Hello, everyone. Happy Sensual Sunday. I hope you are doing well. Come on in the building. My name is Tiara Shardé. I am a prophetic oracle, ordained minister, certified master life coach, best-selling author, as well as CEO and founder of Embodying the Goddess Temple and Mystery School. It is so good to be here with you today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. Thank you for the donations, for the messages, the emails, all of the support. I truly appreciate you. Information to get in contact with me is linked below in the description box. You can go to TiaraSharde.com to book a session with me. You can also go to embodyingthegoddess.com to get in contact with me there as well. We have a bunch of temple services going on. We are currently enrolling for Embodying the Goddess Within. That is the spring semester of our mystery school. Get in and enjoy some amazing perks, payment plans, deposits to hold your spot. We do a lot to make it comfortable for you to come into the mystery school and get started. The Pussy Portal is the fall semester. It officially relaunches in September. However, if you are interested in enrolling now, you are able to do that. Okay, we do have women who are enrolling now and who have enrolled before the official start date. So if that is something that you're interested in, I can still work with you there. Okay. So let's get into this message. Hello, everyone. Make sure you put a like on the video. Let's get into the message. I have my oracle cards with me. Let's see if anything comes up. I was getting a lot of messages about love, a lot of messages in regards to self-worth. That has been coming up quite a bit. Setting healthy boundaries, especially in romantic relationships. Messages in regards to money and income. Someone you're due for some money. Maybe somebody owes you money, or you are accepting a job offer, or something like that is coming towards you. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have joy and bliss. Ooh, that's always a great card to come out. We have celebrity, fame, and stardom. Ooh. We have warning, psychic attack, or spell work. Interesting. Let's get some more messages. Spirit animals. False prophet or pastor. Okay. And successful entrepreneur. At the bottom of the deck is heart chakra and use magic. You also have don't leave me behind. Interesting. Okay. Well, right off the bat, right, you have the joy and bliss card that came out, which is very telling because I was literally just saying that some new opportunity is coming in for someone. This could definitely be a love connection and money as well. I'm getting a lot about money. So you have a couple cards here that are kind of, a little iffy, right? You have warning, psychic attack, or spell work, and you also have false prophet or pastor. With these energies, there's a little bit of imposter syndrome. That's literally what I heard. Someone out there, you are experiencing imposter syndrome as it pertains to moving to the next level. And it doesn't matter what your career is, right? You could absolutely be in the public eye as a celebrity. You could be a leader in some way. You could definitely be a healer. You could be a spiritual mentor. You do have successful entrepreneur here. But whatever industry that you're in, you may feel like you're not equipped for it, or, who's going to listen to me, or who's going to read my books, or who's going to, purchase my products because of possibly past traumas or things that people have said about you in the past or said about your work in the past. But the divine wants you to know that no, you're destined to be successful in whatever field this is for you. You could also have someone else, like I was saying, telling you, or even telling others that, you know, you're not going to get far, or you're not making enough money, or whatever it is. I always tell people, never let people know how much money you're making. I feel like that's very tacky. Like, don't tell people how much money you make. Don't tell people what your yearly income is. Like, there is not necessary unless they're your banker or your accountant, right? But someone out here is saying, well, if he was so good at this profession, or if she was so good at this profession, she would be making a lot of money. And when it comes to spiritual work, your success is not based on your income. Your success is based on your integrity and your heart and your honesty. You could be dealing with people who place money ahead of their value, ahead of their self-worth, ahead of being honest. You have people who are willing to accept money and lie and scheme and con and manipulate to get more and more and more, and subject themselves to all sorts of treatment and experiences because they want to accumulate more wealth. This message is for someone who is not like that. You have more integrity. You have more self-love. But there are people, or there's someone around you who is determining your value based on the money that you have. And this is someone who kind of has a warped perception of reality and spiritual laws and what it means to be a spiritual person. You have a lot of people who feel, oh, I can have both. I can have wealth and I can have my spiritual practices, yet it is rare that someone can have both and still be honest and still be integral and still move according to spiritual laws. You find that the more money they have, the more they are willing to corrupt themselves and others to obtain more. So you do have someone here who could be looking down on your profession or looking down on your portfolio because they don't see, and that's the thing, right? They don't see you having wealth or prestige or awards. And that does not mean that you don't have wealth, prestige, or awards. You could very well be making a lot of money. However, there's something classy here about someone where you don't feel the need to ever tell anybody that you sold a product, or that you made a business venture, or you just got a check, or you just won something. So there's a couple different messages here. Yes, there is a bit of imposter syndrome coming through, but there's also somebody gossiping about someone. Someone is determining your value based on what they can and cannot see, or what they can and cannot witness you producing. And that is misguided. There's also the message here that someone is meant to underestimate you, and it's meant to be a soul lesson for them. They are meant to look down on you so that they can understand later that you're actually above them in many different ways. The divine holds you in higher regard than whoever these people are who are looking at you. So it's funny because you do have the false prophet or pastor underneath celebrity fame and stardom, and it's really giving me the energy of someone who is actually like an undercover celebrity, right? It gives me the story of Jesus, okay? Everybody thought, well, Jesus, you know, he's a carpenter. He was born in a barn. Like, he ain't really on shit for real. Like, his mom went ahead and said that it was immaculate conception. Well, we all know she was thoughted out. She was probably out here thoughted out, right? Her baby daddy was Joseph. Joseph wasn't really on shit like that for real. This is what people are saying, right? Jesus ain't really like that. Like, everybody know Jesus. He ain't really about shit, for real. And later, Jesus is the lighthouse, right? He's the savior. He's the prophet. He's the son of God. He actually outranks every single person who's who fixed their lips to talk about him. So this energy is giving me someone who, you're a lot more prestigious and powerful than people believe you to be. That is by design. Again, with the story of Jesus, Jesus wouldn't have known those who really loved him and those who were actually against him if he had just showed up like, yo, I'm the son of God, what up? He would have never known who was really rocking with him and who was not. So there's a message here about that. Okay? There's somebody here who, I heard trading places. I just heard that Usher song, Trading Places, right? Someone out there, you're trading places with someone. And this is not destiny swapping, right? Because we get that a lot, y'all. It's just, look. This is more so the last shall be made first and the first shall be made last. So if you look on the TV screen and you put on your streaming platform and you see all these people in high-ranking positions and roles, really, someone out there, you're meant to be that. You're going to be trading places with someone who actually, and this is not for everyone that you do see, right? But you're going to be trading places with those who have not earned their position with honesty and integrity, with divine justice. There are many people who have, they possess those traits, but you have a lot of people who don't. Someone out there, you're meant to trade places with those who don't have that. You're going to trade places with people who bought their position. You're going to be trading places with people who could have unalived or hurt many people to get their position. You're going to be broadcast as the truth. And you're going to receive a lot of help here. You have spirit animals that are out here. That is signifying to me that you have a powerful spiritual team that walks with you. You have ancestors. You have literal bear spirits and dolphin spirits and water deities. You have a lot of different beings and energies in the unseen realm, as well as in the physical reality, who walk with you and who support you. And they literally have made it their business and their mission to make sure you come into some sort of level or awareness. Okay? Someone out here, you're meant to be, well, you hear the bikes? Let that be confirmation. You're meant to step into some sort of success here. All right. With the warning, psychic attack, or spell work, again, you could very well have energies and people who are actively trying to keep you from this position. You actively have people who are trying to convince others, possibly, that you're not meant for something. Even with relationships, right? Oh, you can't marry this person. This person is from this ethnic background. This person, they don't come from money. This person, they don't come from the same industry that we're in. This person is not the same ethnic background. You can't be with this person. If this is business, this is somebody saying you can't go into business with him. You can't do business with her. She doesn't even know this. She doesn't know that. Right? She comes from above the poverty line or she comes from below the poverty line. You can't do this. Somebody here is really big contracts. I randomly opened the deck, and oh my gosh, I opened the deck on big contracts, and right above that was get rid of third party. You have someone in your life or in this other person's life who is interfering with a destined path, a destined relationship. Okay. And even with the heart chakra here, this person is trying to make it seem like, oh my gosh, I literally just did a bunch of slides to this on my Instagram. This person is trying to make it seem like the advice that they're giving is because of love, but really the advice that they're giving has a lot to do with jealousy. You hear the bike confirmation again? It has a lot to do with jealousy and envy. It has a lot to do with wanting to be someone else or wanting to walk in someone else's shoes. But because get rid of third party and big contracts is here, you have someone who is interfering with something that is supposed to be ordained. A successful entrepreneurship, a successful business partnership, a successful relationship. Now, people think that just because you're not lighting candles and you're not going to the voodoo priestman that you're not launching spell work and psychic attacks. That's not true, because gossip is a form of spell work. Negative conversations, you know you're intentionally being negative. You know you're intentionally talking down on someone and about someone. That is a form of spell work. You have a lot of people who conduct spell work every day. The power of someone's words is causing interference in something that is meant to be. Now you do again have, it's funny because you have two forms of magic being listed in this reading. You have warning, psychic attack, or spell work, and then you also have use magic. If whoever this message is for, this person who embodies joy and bliss, this person who has the angels and ancestors walking with them, someone who is truly destined for greatness, if that person decided to use magic, justice magic, not evil or harsh spell work, but just magic to balance the scales, to bring in divine justice, if that person decided to do that, it will totally erase the person who is causing this interference. Which again brings me to the point that you have someone here who outranks the others. You have someone here who is more powerful. You have someone here who is more anointed, who is more ordained. And fuck the bullshit of we're all the same. We're not all the same. We're not all the same, because if we were all the same, we would be all the same, but we're not. We're all different. So you do have someone here who is more anointed, who is more powerful, who is more gifted. If that more gifted person decided to use magic, it would totally annihilate this person or these people who are talking against them. Someone out there, there's a message that you need to use your magic. You've been given honesty and integrity. You have been bestowed divine justice. You are the walking embodiment of divine justice. You could be Ma'at. You could be, you know what I mean? The justice scales. I have videos from last year or 2 years ago that talks about the Divine Justice League. You're a part of that league. You're a part of that committee. And you're meant to, look at this, trust your intuition and love spells when I immediately open up the deck. You're meant to use your power to bring divine justice to this time and place. And I feel like organized religion and all of these old ideologies have gotten people fucked up because they think, oh, I cannot take action against my enemy. I cannot take action to right the wrongs of this world and this society, right? I have to be subjected to mistreatment and people lying on me and scheming and manipulating. I have to be subjected to that because, you know, God has the final say. However, you might be missing the point that the Most High has ordained certain people to bring justice to this time and space. Just like there are judges in the 3D reality, there's also judges in the spirit. And many of you are the physical representation of divine justice. And you're meant to bring the justice to this time and space. And a lot of times, you're meant to bring in divine justice for yourself. You're not meant to wait for this to come in. Oh my God. Look at this. I opened up the deck and it says go. Just in case anybody thinks I'm playing. Okay? Just in case you think I'm playing. What did I say? Someone out there, you're meant to do this. If somebody wrongs you, you can bring them into spiritual court. People think that's a game. A lot of people out here, they do devious and manipulative things in this physical reality, and they think that they get away with it. They feel like they get away with it. Someone out there, you're meant to show people that they are not getting away with the things that they are doing. All right, let's get some tarot cards out here. Because I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You also have someone out here who is well known, or they could be well liked. But because, again, I keep on seeing false here, there are things that are going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about a particular person or a particular group of people. They're giving me religion again, especially when you have pastor and prophet here, right? Like, so you can have church dioceses and organizations who are hiding behind their titles. Meanwhile, they're hurting children, men and women. They're embezzling. I even heard drug dealing. They could be selling narcotics. There's something that's going on behind the scenes. Even with a successful entrepreneur, there's someone out here who is successful because they've done a lot of harmful things to reach that success. So there's a balancing of the scales that is needing to take place, and that's also going to take place. It is currently taking place. As far as the relationship aspect here, you literally have somebody who, it's funny, look, you have Temperance at the bottom of the deck with the 7 of Wands and the Justice card with the Death card and the 10 of Swords. Oof. My. You have someone here, a lot of the judgments and the decisions that are being made is for death to take place in different ways, right? Different forms. A halt to someone's behavior, a halt to someone's ability to con others, to backstab and harm others. That's a big thing that's here. You also have, like I said, with this Temperance and 7 of Wands, I'm getting both energies. I'm getting someone in this physical reality literally trying to halt someone's path, and they feel like they can. They feel like it's justified. And then again, with the Temperance and 7 of Swords, this is that spiritual protection, right? That spiritual animals, the spirit guides, those in the spiritual realm who are coming in to make sure someone's path is clear. A lot of you have so many beings and energies protecting you in the spiritual realm. It's like, it's insane. It's crazy. I was saying romantically, you have someone here who loves you more than they're willing to share with you. You have someone who is falling in love with you or rising in love. Someone is rising in love with someone and they don't want it to happen. And it's funny, but it's not really funny. But the way this energy is someone, you are awakening another person. You are inadvertently or blatantly showing someone how they're not the best person that they thought they were. They weren't as good and pure and righteous and without fault like they thought they were. And they're having a hard time falling in love with you, because to fall in love with you and to actually acknowledge and accept that means that they have to realize that, damn, I'm actually a messed up person. I've actually been living wrong. Right? Let me get more information on that. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords with the Death card. After shuffling, those two cards are still next to each other. So real quick, let me wrap up this train of thought, and then someone is undergoing an ego death when it comes to you. So let's continue on the romantic tip, right? Because someone is realizing to pursue you or to be with you or to have a healthy connection with you, they're going to have to die in many ways. Their ego has to die, their judgments, their superficialities, the way they view the world has to die, their toxic self has to die. Someone has to willingly accept their ascension in order to be around you. They're having a hard time doing that. Somebody is having a struggle. They are having a dark night of the soul because of you. It's by divine assignment, though. It's divine. Another thing that's coming through here is that while all of this beauty is going on, while all of this beauty is going on in your life, you still have others who think that they can use spell work to harm you. Absolutely. I randomly picked up the deck and it's the Queen of Wands. So if you have warning, psychic attack, or spell work being clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Death card, and the Queen of Wands, this is absolutely somebody who wants to get rid of you. Absolutely. This is absolutely somebody who doesn't want you to move forward with the path that is destined for you. They want to stop this path because they don't want you to take their spot, or better yet, they want to take your spot. Someone here wants to be you. They want your position. There was something that was also put out against someone here, right? This is something that has already taken place. This is something that someone has already done against another person. They sent someone energy here to take them out, to harm them, to stop them from moving forward here on the path. I'm looking through the deck. You have the Empress with the Devil and the Emperor. You literally have someone here who has actively been trying to halt divine partnerships, whether they are business, friendship, soul tribe, or romantic. If a lot of you are undergoing conflicts within your romantic relationships or business partnerships or friendships, you have to understand that a lot of that is spell work and curses and hexes trying to interfere with what is supposed to be, right? According to the divine, what is ordained. They're trying to halt this from coming in for somebody. And this is real, y'all. Like, people be like, oh, that ain't real. Okay, so you're going to continue to get attacked. So you're going to continue to have chaos in your life and you're not understanding where it's coming from. Right? You're going to continue to have failed romantic relationships. You're going to continue to always be subjected to a lot of chaos. Sometimes it's because you're creating the chaos, because you're not honest and you're not moving in accordance with the divine plan. Other times, it's because someone is literally actively working against you. Look at that, the devil. Listen. Listen. You have the devil clarifying the Ten of Swords, the Death card, and warning psychic attack or spell work. And then with the Queen of Wands, come on. Anyone who reads tarot just off the card alone will tell you what this is. But I've been telling you what it is before the cards. But I'm telling you what it is. Like, this is confirmation. Somebody is dead ass sending this spiritual work on somebody. They're literally doing it or they have done it. And all of this is right above successful entrepreneur. You literally have someone here who wants to destroy your projects, your business, your company, your relationships, and your love life, because for many of you, your romantic partner is meant to expand your business, increase your wealth. Someone out here is destined for this. All right. Now let's get some information on this joy and bliss, because I could only say this front ways and back ways what's going on with someone here. The thing about it is this spell work is only going to return to this person. Look at the King of Swords. It's only going to go back. With the Three of Swords. The King of Swords with the Three of Swords. You see what I'm saying? I didn't get to the joy and bliss yet. I'm still on the warning, psychic attack and spell work. But you see, in many cases, I don't even think this is going to necessarily go back to anyone. It's going to stay in the energetic field of the person who is doing this, or the person who is paying for it. It's not going to leave their energetic sphere here. It's going to stay there, and it's going to literally stab them through the chest with this Three of Swords. It's literally showing me the person who is saying it and the person who is doing it is going to receive it. So that's literally divine saying, look, you ain't even got to worry about that. Like, let's move on to joy and bliss, okay? Joy and bliss being clarified by the Ten of Cups with the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? How do you have the card of ultimate happiness, fulfillment, joy, and bliss clarifying the joy and bliss oracle card with the Judgment right next to it? That means this is a divine decree for someone. Mind you, this was the first card out. That someone out here in my beautiful collective is meant to receive a lot of happiness in their life. It has been ordained. They have been anointed. It has been prophesied. It has been written for thousands upon thousands of years that whoever you are, you're meant to have this in your life. I just heard you might have to cut out a couple people first. A couple people who could be causing an interference to you having this, right? with the High Priestess. Remember I was saying that something was prophesied? You have the High Priestess with the Judgment card and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Yes. So you yourself could be this High Priestess or this High Priest. You could have been listening to a High Priestess or High Priest or Oracle tell you this, that this is what you're meant to have. This is ordained. There is someone here who sees this coming for you, or you see this coming for yourself. It's funny because Judgment is the number 20. High Priestess is the number 2. You have 22 here. That could be significant for someone. With the Ten of Cups, you have 32. Those numbers could be significant to someone. But this was prophesied. Prophesized. Whatever. Somebody prophesied this. That there would be a time where all of the troubles, all the chaos that you have endured, it would all come into this moment, this season, this eternity of joy and bliss. It's more than a season for somebody. It's more than a moment. This is, it's almost giving me, and they lived happily ever after. You know, it's, after you have gone through this, there's a pot of gold here, right? Waiting for someone. Strength. Strength and Tower. Interesting. There's something coming towards someone and it's going to knock your socks off. Not even just your socks, but the people around you as well. The people around you as well. Because when I tell you that someone out there has had a lot of interference trying to block their path, they've had a lot. And this is not, it's like you could have told somebody all the things that you have gone through, and they could have shown sympathy outwardly to you, but on the inside, they're like, oh, look at this person playing victim, all the things they've been through, yeah, whatever. These people really don't understand, though, all the things that you've been through. They don't get it, because a lot of people haven't really gone through things. A lot of people have been able to coast through life in many different ways, but they always say the more powerful the soul is, the more powerful the spiritual attacks. So if you are in this life and you've been coasting through life, it's probably because you're not really here for, you know what I'm saying? You're not really like out here like that. Somebody gonna be offended by that. But you have it easy because you ain't really about that shit spiritually. People who go through a lot of spiritual attacks and have to overcome a lot of spiritual attacks, those are the people who are meant for greatness. Spiritually. And again, with the story of Jesus didn't come in and just because he was the Son of God, he had roses dropped to the floor everywhere he walked. He didn't have 20 big booty bitches worshiping him. He didn't have palaces of gold and diamonds just because he was a son of God. No, homie got stabbed in the ribs, okay? He was backstabbed. Right? His own town folk didn't even want him. Like, what are you talking about? He had kings and everybody hating on him. All right? Okay? He ain't have no real homies like that for real until later. It's because of the weight of his mission, the call over his life. He had a lot of interference. So this is someone here who has had a lot of interference in order to get where they need to be. You've had people literally drop bombs in front of your path so you wouldn't obtain some sort of greatness. But you're still gonna get it. You're gonna knock somebody's socks off. Somebody's not gonna believe that you got it. Look at the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. Look at the Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant. You see what I'm saying? Literally everything I'm saying, the cards are clarifying what I'm saying to you. Listen. They literally tried to stop you from getting this Ace of Pentacles. And the Hierophant, someone here, you're meant to be a prolific teacher, healer, prophet. You're meant to be the voice of God, the voice of Goddess. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And you had a lot of people stop you from trying to get there. Like, listen. Anyway, let's get into these Archangel Michael cards. Because I can't, like, I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself if I keep going with this message. I told you you was going to get this blessing. I told you you're going to receive your crown. I told you you're going to marry and be with the love of your life. You're going to have a lot of wealth. You're going to have a happy life. You're going to have loving friendships. Look, we've been talking about this. I don't feel like I need to pull any more tarot cards. Let's just get into the oracle cards. And literally, somebody literally tried to stop the hand of God in your life. I'm trying to tell you. They literally thought that they could stop the hand of the Most High on your life. And you're gonna get it anyway. Oh my God. Like, people are really crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy. And they play innocent, but they crazy. The person you're asking about is truthful. So if you were wondering if I'm telling you the truth, I'm telling you the truth. Because I really feel that energy. Somebody's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, bitch. Alright. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Let's see what else is coming out. You have used your imagination and you'll see the answer. Hello, welcome. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. This is literally what I'm saying about someone who is able to use their intuition and literally see what is going on with their third eye, using their intuition and hearing the messages from the divine, right? Because we did have the Ten of Cups, the Judgment card, the High Priestess. Someone who's able to see far, someone who's able to know, okay, this is coming in. This is also somebody who's very connected to the spiritual realm. With that Ten of Cups, it always gives me an energy of spirit and family and angelic hosts and ancestors who love you and who walk with you. Someone you're very much so connected to this. You're able to see it. So the card is saying use your imagination and you'll see the answer. The last card out here is shield yourself. Shield yourself. This is definitely speaking to that magic that I was talking about, that spell work that is coming through. It literally is coming through. Somebody wants to warp your reality. Someone also wants you to disregard the blessings that are coming into your life and disregard the people who are meant to bless your life. These entities and energies, they don't want you to see what is really happening in front of you. Somebody is really creating a bunch of illusions here. Okay, Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yep, okay. I just randomly opened up the tarot deck for clarification on that. Ten of Wands and Seven of Swords. Somebody literally wants you to be weighed down by illusions and not seeing the path that the divine has for you. This is a lot of spell work and misdirection. So the divine wants you to continue to shield yourself, right? Immerse yourself in your spiritual practices. Do the things that you're needing to do. Cleanse yourself, put a little salt in your bath water, right? Purify yourself as much as possible. Fast, detox, exercise, go to your spiritual guidance and clear your mind. And remember, the people who are using spell work against you, they're not more powerful than you, or else they would just leave you alone. If they really felt like they were more powerful than you, they would literally just leave you alone because they're more powerful, right? But the people who are attacking you, they understand that you're more powerful than them. That is why they attack you. That is why they attack you. And they do it in the unseen realm. They hide behind their illusions and their smiles and their fake displays of love so that you don't know that they're your enemy. Okay? So, someone out there, you're needing to be bold. You're needing to realize your own strength and your own power. And use your power and your magic to bring in divine justice for yourself, for your family, for those in the collective who may need some assistance, right? Some of you are meant to be an intercessor to help other people navigate these things. All right, my love. So that is the message. You're going to enjoy the love of your life. You're going to enjoy your home, your wealth, your successful business. And celebrate yourself as well. That's what I'm hearing. You have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments. Celebrate the things that you have created. Whether you have a sale in your business or not, still celebrate yourself and what you have created, what you have accomplished. All right, so that is the message today. I hope it resonated with you. Make sure you put a like on the video. If you need to contact me, again, go to TiaraSharde.com or embodyingthegoddess.com. We have a lot of things going on over at our mystery school and our temple, so make sure that you tap in. All right, I love y'all. Peace and love. Have a beautiful day.